Hello everyone, this is That Vegan Wife with your realistic, holistic, no fads, just food tips for your life, whether that's vegan, plant-based, or maybe you're trying to transition. I don't know where you're at, but I wanted to take you back to Costa Rica, where I got to go to an organic chocolate farm and I got to learn how they make organic chocolate. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that and go into what we did and what was going on in some of the videos that you're going to see. Come with me. So what you're seeing right now is the process of chocolate being made. So what they do is they get the cacao beans from the big cacao plants, and you'll see those on these green, large pods hanging off of these trees. Once they harvest those seeds, they dry them out and then they roast them. And what you're seeing right here is where they are actually taking a grinder, just a standard stone grinder, and they are pushing all of those beans out of the shells. And then what happens is that they move it over to a large flat tray that you see right here, and she is shaking out those shells from the beans themselves. Then they put the beans in a grinder and they process them to get kind of a grainy texture. And not only do they grind this once, they grind it a second time in order to make a sort of paste-like material, and that will make the eatable chocolate. You can also put this straight on your face before you put the sugar in. I highly recommend that. This can be used for a face mask. The natural cacao butter within the cacao beans and in this chocolate is not extracted, unlike a lot of chocolates that you're gonna find here in the United States. Future amybeth jumping in here because I wanted to tell you something really interesting that I learned at this chocolate farm. Have you ever seen the chocolate bars sitting on the shelves? It has to be at a certain temperature, otherwise they melt, right? Well, that's because they take out the natural cacao butter from the cacao and the plants, and so it's a very overly processed chocolate that you're going to find here in the United States. Oh, he likes his job?
He said, I love it. This is my job.
Okay, so this is a chocolate mask, and as you had seen in the previous video, you got to see how I made it. So I have some on my arms, my elbows. I already washed it off my hands, and they feel hella soft. So I cannot wait to take this off my face. This is just freaking amazing. Look where I am, just in the middle of the jungle. Hello, what is my life? Got myself some chocolate. Maybe I should do a video about doing a chocolate face mask. I had such a good time at the chocolate farm. I learned so much about the plants and the way that things are grown, and also just in comparison to the United States. Our tour guide was amazing. I'll make sure to put the link to their chocolate farm and their TripAdvisor page in the description below so that you can find where I went, and maybe you can go there too. So that is all I have for today. Next week I'll be making a fun recipe, so stay tuned. Bye!